You're whack.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley. You're tuned into the NFL
Cam
on
Newton
EA
always
Sports.
gets picked first in the draft.
Two teams will need their quarterbacks to step up and lead their offenses on the gridiron today. It's Newton's Panthers going up against Carr's Raiders. For the call, let's send you out to the broadcast booth, where we'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry, after an off-season of questions, football is back here in the East Bay and Oakland, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one between the Carolina Panthers and the Oakland Raiders. Stewart is the lone setback.
Watch this. He's just gonna blitz. I promise you. Watch this. Watch this.
Now a first down throw for Newton. And it's hauled in by Ed Dickson. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards there on the catch and run. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed.
I don't see you stopping
it. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than it normally does for a quarterback that has to slide and find open space to throw.
And a hit yard and loose. It's incomplete.
You know that was
the intended target, and it's third and short. Here's the lineup and a big boy in the backfield, Tolbert.
It's real easy to look at him and immediately picture a bowling ball scattering pins. That's exactly what Mike Tolbert does.
Now Stewart, and he gets it down to the 48,
I'll
take those. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Everyone understood their role on that play. 3rd and 1. You know, the defensive guys, they're trying to get down and get low and get leverage on the offensive lineman, but they didn't allow that to happen. They created a crease and allowed him to get through for a first down.
We're looking to get it to Kelvin Benjamin there. And now it's 2nd down. Quickly down the starting 11 for the Oakland defense.
Bruce Irvin is an emotional, passionate player who lives to rush the quarterback.
Back to throw, Newton. It's caught right side, Dickson. And they're able to get this one down to the 25.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or he's just finding his way open.
And maybe a little of both. Back to the ground now with Stewart. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And the numbers down a bit from their Super Bowl year this season for Jonathan Stewart. Did have some injuries. He finished with 824 yards. 9 touchdowns, though. Good in that department.
When it's around the goal line, he's a terrific runner.
What are you?
He knows how to get there, and he can run through contact, run through trash, as we like to say. That's part of the reason he accumulates the injuries that he does, because he runs inside the line and takes on those linebackers. But
you're not catching his pick, though. It's crazy. You're not catching his pick, though.
Back ready to go for next season.
Now Newton looking middle, and it's incomplete.
I think that's a big-time play there, because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing
I hate
is so
the end
quick.
zone.
But able to
I'm good.
it,
I'm good in the end zone.
That's why he was able to bat it away.
What did I say?
The play fake to Stewart.
See, I knew you were blitzing. Do it again. Do it again.
Spot to bury him for a loss of 7. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with
pressure.
Exactly.
Take it across for a Panthers touchdown. And Dickson,
but you're a bump.
21 yards away.
I don't want to hear it.
And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Just how they wanted to start this one, in the end zone on their first possession.
And that just happened. How about that play right there?
I did, though.
As you said, opening possession, setting the tone for everything. Now, I'm going to look forward a little bit now because everyone should be celebrating his catch in the end zone. The tight end gets a little bit of love. But if you're a receiver on the team, you should be thinking to yourself, boy, oh boy, things are going to open up the rest of the game if they have to focus on him as well.
Watch this. Interception. Interception. I'm calling it. Yep. Interception.
And they're going to go soft on the
I ain't
corners.
putting nothing on it.
Interception. First down is Carr. And incomplete to open things up. Michael Crabtree, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. And Mr. Cooper Amari, a headliner in this offensive unit.
Brandon, it's rare that you get guys so polished coming out of college, but Amari Cooper has carried himself like a pro probably since he was 6 years old. He is a terrific talent.
No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. And the starting crew defensively for Carolina.
Charles Johnson off the edge, a long day for any offensive tackle.
And he will not get away from the pressure here. Carr taken down. K1 short. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long.
I knew you wasn't gonna punt it. I was about to put. I was like, you know what? You might actually punt.
4th down with Carr.
I told you it was up there.
Body and it's intercepted. A great read and it's picked off. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42.
What you gonna say that? What you gonna say?
Carolina getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown.
I won't beat you.
Looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. They exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Stewart is the lone setback. On 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Watch this.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football.
Ready?
They think they've got a completion, and the ball's almost
ready for
there,
this?
and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. You can't stop it.
Throwing on 3rd down. Newton.
You can't
He's
stop
going
it.
loft one, deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the boldness, and I like that they took a shot downfield, but it was
Watch
well
this.
covered.
Watch
He's
this.
able
Watch
to
this.
get a
Watch
hand
this.
in and knock it away.
Ready for this?
3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
I'm trying to tell you, you're not stopping this. I promise you, you're not.
Here we go on 4th. Newton eluding the pressure right. Gets it to Benjamin. It's caught.
Exactly.
It'll be a 20-yard gain on the play. And on 4th and long, somehow they're able to keep the drive going. We often, with Cam Newton, talk a lot about his legs. Don't forget about that arm.
He can throw it on a rope. He can loft it. He's got the touch that's been developed throughout his career.
You're a bum.
And the big part about just watching him throw it seems almost effortless.
With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. And they've got it here with a 1st down. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Oh, it's incomplete. That would have been big in the end zone if he could have held on. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A missed opportunity for an interception would have killed off the drive. They had a chance there to finish things off. Didn't get it done. I guess that's why a lot of those guys do not play offense.
I'm going to just take my field goal.
Kick is right through. And the lead moves to 10-zip. So the drive takes them inside the 10, but it ends with just 3.
And a nice job defensively to rise up and make sure they didn't get in.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now Oakland ready to take the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start the next drive, or no? You just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it.
I feel like
you
you're
have to
going
be
to run
careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see. how they attack him here. Murray had the 1,000-yard season in 2015, followed that up with 788 last year. Now, also in the mix in Oakland, you had Washington, you had Richard. How do you see this backfield playing out going forward?
I'm sending Heat your way.
Going forward. I think that's one of the reasons that he dropped from a 1,000-yard runner to 788 because they had other options. They're able to bring in Washington, Richard. They can use different plays for those guys, a lot of versatility, and really upgrade their offense with an infusion of speed. But Latavius Murray, I think he'll still continue to be the lead guy out of that trio.
A bum.
Carr now on first down. It's caught by Clive Walford. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll give the Raiders a first down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And they went big on first down.
What was that?
Proves unfruitful.
He only got one completion.
There in a perfect time to do exactly what they did. Take a shot at the end zone. And they went for the big play, just unable to complete it.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr.
Interception.
Looking for Crabtree, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point kicker.
Exactly. That would have been a safety. I think. I can't even see this time.
They're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped them in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
No.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about that. Super tough.
On second down, they run with Stewart. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. So he loses 3 yards there. Now third down.
Brandon, that play ended so fast, it's almost as if the quarterback handed it to the runner, and the tackler was there right away for a loss of yardage.
2 minutes to go here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. Well, they've gone backwards so far in this series. 3rd and 13.
Oh, yeah.
Third and long, it's Newton. And Dixon over the middle. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They will go for it. Now Newton. And this is incomplete.
What?
So certainly an interesting call
scared.
to go for it. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Nick.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They'll come out in the pistol. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That gave him a little extra confidence there, starting, as you said, in a tough spot and being able to make a play on first down.
He was trying to get it to Michael Crabtree there, and now it's third down. Throwing his car on third down. And that's incomplete. Crabtree, once again, the intended target, and that brings up 4th down.
Not only was that a 3-and-out, it was their 3rd straight incompletion on this drive, and they didn't even think about trying to run the football. Now they have to give it up.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. They're not going to get it. They try to move the chains with a surprise, but it's a turnover on downs. Carolina getting set to take the field. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that. Yeah,
that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. Boy, that's a lot of sirloin steak to be taken down for no gain, partner.
Are you trying to suggest that he is a huge man?
He is
not just a big man, a huge man.
Big boy.
Well, how about the credit then for the defense to be able to chop that big tree and put him on the ground?
I know back when you played, it took 4 of you to take a guy like that down, right?
Well, that's for sure. And you know what else? I didn't want to challenge him at dinner either.
And Cam Newton's not coming off the field. They'll keep the offense out to go for it on 4th. They are going to go for it. It's Newton.
Oh, my. See?
He throws it.
I always do that.
The turf, incomplete. So out come the Raiders. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Now a 2nd down run for Murray. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
On 3rd down, here's Washington. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out.
But not a big gain with that play. But what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Carr now to throw. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Here's Marquette King now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. And a quick throw here, that's complete. It'll be a gain of 9. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Khalil Mack in there to get him for a loss of 5. And the offense moving quickly to the line. A play fake to Stewart. It's Newton. It's caught right side, Dixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. Give him 14 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot.
Yo.
Now Newton on first down. And Dixon has it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And Dick.
Oh my gosh. Bums gotta quit.